All right, YouTube, check it out. So I've been waiting for this for a long time. I've been banging on the table for it. You guys have been asking for it, and here it is finally. But first and foremost, before we get into the shits, I'm Keith.
I'm Nick.
I'm scared.
I've been waiting my entire life for this.
His palms are sweaty. These palms are heavy. Palming on the sweater.
Copyright.
Yeah. Copyright. Fuck. Never mind.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Hey. I'm Love.
You're laughing.
Nah, this staying in. This staying in.
I'm Curtis. I'm Nas.
I'm Ty. And I'm Jarek.
Tell them why we here, Keith.
All right, so the reason why we here is for what you all been asking for. Rap line solo, Ty, Agust D. We about to get into it, and these guys are about to really see that the rap line is really serious, all right? So, without further ado, we about to snap. Without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, wait. So, a little bit of background. Ty, you ever know when a king walks into a room and you hear the music being played? Like that bit of music is called a Ty. So when he's saying Ty, like you'll read the lyrics in a second. Ty, play it loud, Ty, meaning I'm the fucking king, play my music when I walk in the room.
Yeah, make sure I pay attention to the lyrics.
Yeah, the lyrics go hard.
I think I'm gonna like this.
Feudal Korea again. This beat's so nasty. I bet he produced this himself. He took his glasses off.
This is a playlist joint.
Second verse for me.
Woo! That's the excuse for popping pills. You don't got no skills.
Hell yeah.
Drop again.
So my man do his own stunts. Nobody cobwebs. I said nobody cobwebs.
Everybody do their own stunts.
Hear ye, hear ye.
How y'all feel about that?
That was the end? That was the end.
It was done.
Damn.
That was straight fire. Straight fire.
I'm playing with that boy Sugar.
I really like that joint. That was tough. That was tough. Set pieces, everything. Like even the message behind the song, I can really resonate with that. So that was. Yeah.
I feel you, King.
Yeah. Thank you. Like, yeah. Nas, I feel you, bro. Like,
That's fucking bars, nigga. That's called motherfucking bars. How you feel, Nas?
Talk that shit.
I'm walking into the gym to that mug. I'm gonna be real.
What's wrong with that guy?
Man just drop kick young boy on the machine.
No.
Mr. Are you finished?
Like, get off the machine. It's my turn.
Listen, yo. Look, you know how like Black Panther, right? When the Jabari came in, the music that was playing in the I'll walk into the gym on that. But yo, listen. I'll walk in on this. Why? Like it's just like it just got a whole
It made you want to flex.
vibe to it. Like it's like I walk in the room, this my room. Yeah. Like it's not one of them things where it's like, oh, you know, nice. Nah, it's my space. You uncomfortable. Like that's how it feels. That's why I like that. And that's like, yeah. So it's like
Rorschach shit.
It's yeah. So like when you in something like this, walking into the gym on a regular, that's how I feel anyway. When I walk into that space, I don't care who's here. My ex could walk in the room, miss. It's my house. Like, you get out. Like real rap. Like that's how I feel. When you
I ain't never heard
space,
Nas talk like this before.
Nah, cause it's like, yo, this the type of this.
who is this?
This is what I like. Like when you and the message behind it is dope too. But it's like when I walk into that space, this is mine. Anybody else in here, yo, if you uncomfortable, that's something you got to deal with. Yeah, but this is mine. Like, and I like that. So, I downloaded the album.
The album?
The album.
Damn. The album.
How you feel? How you feel, Kurt?
Oh yeah.
Swing that. Swing it.
You said that this song will make you like walk into the gym with us.
Yeah.
This song will make me go to the gym. All jokes aside, I mean the way the video was shot, the energy with it, I mean the rawness that they came in on the track with, it just they held that energy and they never let up all the way to the end. And even when the video started, they had the match cut of a chicken and chopped it, and then all you saw was raw meat on the ground, and it felt like a decapitate kind of like track, like they were coming to take your head off right from the beginning, and they stayed with it all the way through. Obviously, the way the video was shot, I really enjoyed, but then when you got to the end and you saw that he was down, I was curious where they were going to go with that. He was going to decapitate him. He was going to decapitate him with a sword, and then at the end he pulls out a gun and shoots him, and it felt like they were talking about the rap game almost to a certain degree, where it's like you brought a knife to a gunfight. You know, like you out of your element when you mess with us.
The teacher. Kurt with the analysis.
Well, I mean, the thing that also makes me say that is because they talked about the pill popping thing and everything, and I was just like, is that a commentary on perhaps what the rap game is now compared to like what they're trying to bring to it? I don't know. I can't say. But it just there was enough. There was enough there. There was enough there for me to at least pick that up myself.
That joint was hot. I'm not gonna lie.
And I might
Agust
add
D.
my favorite BTS track to this point.
Ooh, well, this is a solo joint, right? So this isn't considered.
It's a
But this is.
Say I don't give a fuck.
He snapped on this joint. I feel like this is the type of music that over there, like your parents don't want you to listen to, because it's like, like they be like, yo, this is a bad influence.
But that John hot, yo. I love the energy, yo.
He not too far off though.
He came off like he.
That's what's funny about it.
He came off like, you know, he doesn't care what y'all think. He doesn't care what people are gonna say. I'm gonna say what I want when I want, and that's the energy I have. I relate to him, man. He snapped on that. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
I like this.
Yo, you about to get into the story? Yeah.
I mean, you can jump into it and I'll just fill in.
Nah,
whatever
you
doing.
can. Nah, you've been waiting to get to the rap line, so I'll let you break down the story and stuff. But what I will say is that obviously the Redeemers want us to use different approaches for y'all to interact with BTS. Our approach was to let y'all listen to title tracks, then slowly let y'all listen to their solo projects, B-sides, and etc. Because we felt like that would be the best way for y'all to gauge the music. When I was listening to all the title tracks, I really started falling in love with the group once I started branching off and was like, oh shit, V by himself, Jimin by himself, RM by himself, Hope by himself, Sugar by himself. You get to see more personality and everything, and really when they jump in their lane. So once we start doing these individual videos, it really, at least to me, was like a treat almost, just to be like, oh shit, like y'all fuck shit up inside of the group aspect of things. Y'all fucking shit up outside of the group, which is like they're, you know, more than a group. And I love the fact that they can go fuck up shit solo and then come back and still be in a group. When a lot of American artists, once you kind of go solo, it's just
It's a rap.
it's a rap for you, because honestly, all of them are talented enough to. They don't need a group. We need them though, but they don't need the group. So that's all I wanted to add before you jump into the story.
So I don't know if you noticed in the video there were two Sugars. There was one with the black hair and there was the one with the blonde wig as the king. So remember I told you he was an underground prodigy, and now he's like the king of the mountain inside the R&B pop group. So it's. And he touches on this in Shadow, the song Shadow, which is a solo track, but we'll get into that further down the line. He has this conflict where it's two people. It's Sugar and it's Yoongi, or it's Agust D, which is he doesn't know who he wants to be in certain times because he wants to be rich. Actually, I'm actually taking lyrics from Shadow. But he wants to be like the guy. He wants to be the top guy. But he also doesn't want to feel like he's selling out and wants to be true to himself and who he started out to be. So what you saw at the end was him killing the king, and now the new guy that everybody's following was the street guy. Like the street version of him won that war. And it's a lot of duality because when you think about it, everybody wants to get to the top, but they don't realize what they have to give up to get to the top. And then when they get there, they wish they were still the same person that they were when they started. And it doesn't always happen that way. So like there's a lot of duality in that. And going forward, when you listen to some of his solo stuff, there's a lot of duality in that too. But yeah, that was more so to say. I don't know if you want to touch on anything else. Or
No, because I'm pretty sure as we go into other videos, we'll link shit and do all that. Yeah.
I mean, everything was pretty much kind of stated. I've seen this video before.
I know you did.
Sell out. So, but I mean, it didn't really like move anything crazy from me. It showed me like how different, you know, they are separately and everything like that. But it didn't move the needle for me. I feel like with SK artists or Eastern artists, they're allowed to do a lot more musically, and you know what I'm saying, like with rap over here, obviously now you could be a sing rapper, but you can't be a singer and a rapper, if you catch my drift. You can't be a.
Unfortunately, if you start doing that, you turn into the Baby and Rowdy Rich.
No. What I mean is
like Tyrese when he tried to do
that's
that
what I was
shit.
about to say. Yeah, you can't be a singer
Oh.
and a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna take you. The better you're.
It's like either or.
Yeah, the better either one is, you can't flow to the other one.
What was his rap name? Like Black Cognac or
Black
some
Tie.
shit? Oh, Black Tie.
Yeah, so if you like, you know,
I like some duality with some people though. Not to be off subject, like Tory and all those type dudes.
he's not no crazy vocalist though.
He done fuck some shit up, but well, that's a different subject. We was about to say, how far do you need to be vocally nowadays?
I mean,
Especially
Imagine
when 90%
Usher
is
coming and
auto-tune.
trying to have a rap career and trying to like really,
Yo,
really rap.
well, Chris Brown was
Well, Chris
a rapper
did,
before he was a
but
singer.
that's either here nor there.
That's Chris
they got
more
all
of
the
a
better
pop
on
vocalist.
And then he literally said that they get all the bitches. So I'm
That's
gonna
true
say
too. But my whole point being
Usher
like,
raps.
because
U.S. H.E.R.
Why?
imagine Usher trying to like seriously drop a mixtape or some shit like
I would probably
straight
laugh.
up just rapping. I mean, I'll check it because
You
that's the
support
goat.
it.
But that's the goat, of course. But however,
Murder Confessions.
my what I was saying is they have a lot more freedom than we actually do over here, and it's pushed more because these are like trained artists, like through. Whereas like a lot of people over here is just like, what are you? You know what I'm saying? You come up rapping, you rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of interesting to see that dynamic and the freedom and how it's celebrated between, because how many people requested this to how many people reacted, and you know the stuff that they said about the other stuff. So it's like, damn, bro, like that's the main thing that's even in my mind with this. The fact that he can go from, you know, BTS, which is more on a you know, effeminate kind of like with dressing and like performing, you know, just like presenting, I'll say. And then you come back to the other side of the spectrum with hardcore, like just in your face rap, and then his bars, and then he's talking his shit, taking jabs, like, yo, you popping them pills, cause that's cause you ain't got no skills. Like, how you make it rhyme in Korean and make it rhyme in English? You know what I'm saying? That bar alone stuck out to me. So I know it kind of seemed like I went off on a tangent, but it's for a reason. That's the thing. I'm low key kind of jealous of the freedom that they have, and I know why, because where rap comes from over here and what's expected. You know what I'm saying? It's a little margin for error, but
No, your tangent was cool. Not to cut you off too. Like, I want us to have a think piece at some point where it won't be us really reacting, but just talking, because I feel like the artists in Korea are definitely more equipped to handle every aspect of music than we are here. When I watch the variety shows, Suga not only can write for other people in there, he's making beats, and that's everyone. You talking about Mark Taeyong, and these people are like making beats, writing for everybody, like can sing, can dance, are fashion icons over there too. They hit every box that's needed for you to be an artist, like not just a rapper or a singer.
But they still do talent development
yesterday
too, nice.
I watched a video, no joke, of Moon doing country music, playing a motherfucking
Ukulele?
a John, no, the big John. Yeah. I was just like, you know what I'm saying? So
It's different, man. Them variety shows, they'll be walking over there and start playing a piano or guitar or do something. You be like, what are you doing? They be like, I played this for 3 years.
Sugar plays piano.
Yeah, they be like,
And
I was playing this for 3
Taman
years.
grab a piano all the time.
And can just jump on. And Taman, literally, when they was doing advice, I seen a reaction. It was just, oh no, that's probably them doing it. Like, no, he can play the piano. It's him doing the beat.
And that, like I said, that's just the main thing I noticed with this, is just the amount of freedom and like liberation that they have as artists. I don't think we need it, but it would be interesting to see how other people would do with that freedom. You never know who could like branch off and do whatever with music, but I don't think it's necessary.
I think there's too much image and ego behind American artists.
No, I won't even go with that. I just think it's like,
I think our
first of all, SK is a lot smaller of a nation than America is in physically and geography, and you know, everything like that, geographically, I mean. And so there's only so many people there, whereas we have people from like West Coast people, South people, Midwest people, Central Americans, you know, just every Caribbean. Sometimes they do the music, you know, just everywhere here is so far.
We're a melting pot
apart.
too,
Yeah,
so
it's
just,
so
you
much
know.
different shit, and I think that's part of the reason why. But like you said, we'll do a think piece on that. But that's
We can
really
rap about that for like an hour.
that video really got my mind thinking. Just watching it again, it got me thinking like, damn, this is a lot of liberation. Like I said, you go from Dynamite to this.
To be fair, they're able to drop like Agust D is his pseudonym for when he's doing this. They're mixtapes. They're not like studio. They're not backed. I don't know. I don't know if they're backed. Put it in the comments.
I think they back.
They're backed by the studio.
I think they still back.
Okay.
I get where you're going with it though.
Right.
where
So
it's not-
they're kind of able to kind of drop under a pseudonym and go about it. I don't think RM raps under a pseudonym. He's just RM.
Yeah, because I think everyone else. I think he's literally the only one who has the
Right.
pseudonym.
He's got, like,
Everybody
3
else,
names.
yeah. Everyone else is just them on there. It's not like just Tay Young on the track or Nam Jim or it's
Yeah,
everybody's
Nam
themselves. But anybody want to add anything else on Creed?
The only thing I was going to add was kind of going with the analogy almost that you were saying about how artists feel like they are more limited on the American side, perhaps, as opposed to overseas. I was just going to say it's kind of funny because it reminds me of, like, in music over here, it's almost frowned upon for something like that, it seems like, oh, like, pick this or pick that. But weirdly enough, I always kind of thought about it more like from a film perspective, like actors, like your favorite actors don't do the same genres. They always branch out and do all these other things. Like they can do this, they can do that. And I mean, that's just like my filmmaking head where it's at. But just comparing it, like if music is like proverbially like a blank sheet of paper, like I just feel like they put so much more onto it than you would expect. Like it doesn't feel like it's limited in what they can do creatively.
I think it's that, and I also think it's, and you see it in America in general. And I'm gonna try to wrap it up because I know we're running long in this. I feel like artists don't feel like they can occupy the same space. So like, because Drake does what Drake does, anybody that comes after him, oh, you just a Drake clone. You know what I mean? And it doesn't feel like that you're going to be given the same respect and freedom to occupy that same space because it's already occupied by somebody better. And it's like, oh, you're just doing it because he's the top, and now you're trying to just siphon off of his style.
Man, he catches flack.
He catches flack too. But
He catches-
I get what he means.
But he's also one of the highest selling artists here.
But that's like I said. This is going on a whole different thing.
Let's wrap it up, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna table this and we're
We're gonna put a pin in it, and we're gonna come back to it.
Yeah, you can lead us out.
All right. So now you guys see why I was so excited. We finally got into some Agust D, some Deshita. Hopefully we get into it a little later on. We get to dive in a little deeper. I can't wait till we get the shadow. But to wrap it up, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. What is road to
2 milli, road to 2
road to 2 mil?
Say,
Get it!